Well, I don't know what to tell you. These directors don't even know the absolute basics about the characters in the films and franchises that they are gifted. And that's exactly what happens when Disney is more concerned about what is between someone's legs when hiring a director than maybe hiring the right person. Now, Black Widow is a movie that I'm still excited to see. It is a movie I will stream and not see in the theater, given all the revelations around Black Widow, Disney themselves. But how many times have we seen this before? First-time director gets awarded, and they're more, they're more concerned with, hey, I'm a woman. This is great. Woman director. Oops. We're gonna call the movie instead of calling the movie Harley Quinn, we're gonna call it Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harvey Quinn. Only a woman could have thought of that name. Sorry, ladies. I know I have 4%. 4% of my viewers are female, and I appreciate you, and I'm sure you would have known better. But yikes. Speaking of which, we're almost under the 40% mark. We're at like 40.6% of my viewers that are not subscribed. I hope today will be the day you click that subscribe button right now. Did you do it? I would really appreciate it. I can tell that when people actually do that and they interact with the videos, we do so much better on this channel. And of course, I work for all of you. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. Now, for a long time, I've talked about these directors that Disney has with that inherit these beloved franchises, and they don't care about the franchise. It's just like you get, well, apparently, people like Ryan Roundhead Johnson to direct movies like The Last Jedi with Star Wars. The more concerned about the politics of the director or if they fit the right mold than if the director took even a minute of their time to understand it. The director of Black Widow said that Scarlett Johansson's character, Natasha Romanoff, is the only Avenger without superpowers. Are you kidding me? Like, most of the Avengers don't have superpowers. Have you ever thought about that? Hawkeye doesn't have superpowers. Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, doesn't have superpowers. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man doesn't have superpowers. He's super rich. You might call that a superpower. Have you subscribed yet? Clicked like? It helps more than you could know. Rant continues. And I'm not saying like, look, even I am a casual fan of modern Avengers lore, and the Avengers films. They're popcorn movies meant to do low risk, be highly entertaining, and sell tickets. That's fine. This isn't some deep, dark, the hometown. It's not like she didn't know the hometown of where Hawkeye was born. Or, this is like table stakes. The Avengers mostly don't have superpowers. You have the Incredible Hulk. Yes, okay, that clearly, right? Black Widow director Kate Shortland recently declared that Scarlett Johansson's Natasha Romanoff is the only Avenger without superpowers, probably trying to say, well, I'm going to get the short end of the stick. Shortland's comments came while promoting the film in an interview with Total Film along with actress Florence Pugh. Pooh. The director falsely claimed that Black Widow is the only character that doesn't have superpowers in the Avenger. Apparently, Hawkeye gets the short end of the stick again. Also, Iron Man technically doesn't have powers, but he has access to the super suit. Others like Ant-Man, Falcon, War Machine also only use suits and do not have superpowers. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is a majority of superheroes in the Marvel Universe. I won't say majority, but a sizable chunk do not have superpowers. After falsely claiming that Black Widow is the only one who doesn't have superpowers, she claims the lack of superpowers is a strength. What? Shortland explains, we saw that as a strength because she always has to dig really deep to get out of bad situations. And we put her in a lot of hard situations. I thought about women walking into the train station and having to deal with that and what happens. So exactly, she tried to be woke about it, saying that that Black Widow is like, oh, Black Widow's been tossed aside because of some ism. She doesn't have superpowers. Am I being that hard? Am I going too hard on this director? Like, it'd be one thing if you said it in an offhand remark, okay? But it feels like a completely different thing that you literally spun it as the reason you made the film the way you did. So you're not just watching her fly through situations, knowing she'll get out of it. You want to see her grit and determination, and that's what we got, Shortland concluded. The actress would also weigh in on the film and say that it is about the taking advantage of women. She told Total Film, the film is about the bad things that happen to women. It's about how they get involuntary hysterectomies at the age of 8. It's about girls who are taken from around the world. It's so painful, and it's so important. Really? I just wanted to see Black Widow totally kicking butt. Now it's supposed to, Black Widow's woke now. Part of the excitement for me is about women and girls from around the world getting to see this, and that they're going to see this kind of story that was really challenged by its own victims. She added, for a Marvel film to be reaching all those levels, it's really exciting. The best thing about it is it's not layered on with a color of gray. You'll see these women strive and be strong. They're tough, and yet they still need to discuss how they were taken advantage of. It's an incredibly powerful piece. Girl, it's a Marvel film. Stop trying to act like these films are changing lives. She previously described the film to actor Bonnie Feldstein in Variety's Actors on Actors segment as raw and very painful. She stated, I think we've got something very raw and very painful and very beautiful. And I think people are really going to be surprised by the outcome of a big action film having that much heart. It sounds like I'm actually less excited now to see the movie, if that's what we're really trying to portray. I don't see Scarlett Johansson as that type of actress. She's really never been that way. I know lots of people will be emotional about her because her character had such a hard ending in Avengers Endgame, but it was special learning from her, and she's been doing this for like 10 years. For her to be in this film is special, and I got to be there to see her do stunts and lives in it, and it's so her. Black Widow is currently scheduled to be released in theaters November 6th, the week before the PlayStation 5, in the United States, and October 28th in the UK. I assume Disney will probably also release this for a video on demand. And if you go even in the comics here, as the Dabbot reports, she had immortality in the comics. She also has super technology like zappy hands and armored costume and whatnot. She's about as superpowered as Hawkeye and Falcon. I don't count Tony or Ant-Man either, because they have powers that are just more... They don't have powers other than just armor or a flight pack. Of course, they know nothing about the characters. Marvel's race to irrelevancy makes me smile. Let me know. Do you think that this changes anything for you? I feel like I don't want to reward a director who doesn't understand even the basics of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And perhaps this is exactly why these films have gotten so sanitized and boring. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you going to brave the theaters to see Black Widow? Are you considering getting in a VOD? Are you considering maybe jumping in a boat and paddling out to deeper waters? Make sure that you click that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.